What is up, everybody? Yeah, we missed a week last week, but we are back. The NFL draft is this week, so we wanted to give people a little bit of a heads up.
Three sleeps away? Is it 3 sleeps?
Yeah, 3 sleeps. But yeah, we wanted to just get in here a little bit, have a little bit more fun, right? We're still guessing on spots, so let's have a little bit of fun. Let's have some fun getting in here, getting some drafts done. Seeing where we kind of feel these players are going to fall, right? We're trying to see, all right, well, this is going to be a good pick here, right? Well, maybe it's not a good pick after the draft happens, but let's have some fun, right? Let's have some fun.
What's up, TSA? What's up, TSA fam? Basically, what JC said: iron sharpens iron. So we're all in here. We're all good fantasy football players. We're all good drafters. And we're all battling against each other and taking this seriously. And I think it's going to benefit us in a couple of months.
Oh, definitely.
So, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Well, not only that, you got to think about this too. A lot of people, some of the dynasty leagues that I'm in and I run, well, the one that I run, we try to do our rookie draft the following week after the draft. So it is kind of nice to see kind of if you've been drafting and seeing where things are kind of falling, you kind of know and understand and feel. But like I said, you really won't fully know until landing spots. So it's all about having fun, going off of things you kind of felt last year, things in the off season from, this year, and looking at players and what team kind of went out and has started spotting and talking with these rookie players. So that kind of helps you with these drafts and as you get into these drafts coming up, right, it's going to prepare you a little bit more because you've been doing more drafts before even the rookies started. Cheers. I got 2 here.
Me too. I got this one too.
Let's go.
It's called 420 Loco. Nice.
And we're gonna have fun tonight, man. This is the day after, and I had to Method Man's album 421 the day after. Have to listen to that every single year after 420. It's a must album to listen to. But yeah, cheers to everybody. We're going to have some fun.
That's funny, Andrew. I got a guest on this Thursday. His name is John Daniels. Got to check him out. He's one of my good friends. Going to be a great show. Thursday, check down, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Jack's brother. His name's just Jack's brother.
Jack's brother. That's it. We should do a second to start calling him that. That's great.
What's up, Chris? Hey. All right. So anybody out there that's kind of just watching, hanging out with us tonight, what we're doing here is it's a full PPR dynasty mock draft, but you got to remember it is start one quarterback, and there is a potential for you to start a quarterback in the flex. So it is Superflex. You got to remember that. So a lot of stuff we're going to have fun with tonight. So we're going to get started. I'm going to randomize this draft.
It's also full PPR. We do full PPR. None of this half PPR crap.
Yeah, full PPR. So draft accordingly. Let me turn off my little.
What's up, Mel?
Stuff like that.
Mel. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you joining.
That's a couple Packers. Damn it. There's a couple Packer fans that I actually like, but Mel's one of them.
Yep, and I still have a Brett Favre rookie card that's waiting to go, and I have nowhere to send it. So, I don't know.
Mel.
He's in a Falcon uniform. He's in a Falcon uniform, though. Not a Packer.
All right, so we're going to do it 5 times like we always do. We'll randomize it 5 times. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Mel's at 1. It's about to get crazy. Oh, boy.
I bet she takes Saquon. She's going to take Saquon. You know it.
It'll be Saquon. All right, Mel, you got the 1. We're going to start this. So like everyone knows, we are on Sleeper. We love this platform. And if you're just joining right now, like I said, it is Superflex, Dynasty, Mock, full PPR. We're having fun tonight, and I'm going to start it right now. So I hope everybody is ready to get mock drafting. So here We go.
$101 mil. Here we go. Is it going to be Saquon? Is it really going to be Saquon over the quarterbacks? I don't know.
You know it's gonna be quads, bro.
Oh, there it
You
is.
already know, dude. You shouldn't even ask. You know it's coming.
She's nuts.
Hey, man, it's all right. I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's a mock draft. I want to see you do that in like Scott Fish.
Real drafts. Hey, man, she's yeah. She's crazy shit out of her ass and somehow knows how to win. That's the best part about strategy.
I'm betting against that she does it in Scott Fish. Whatever the odds are, I'm taking the against. Josh Allen and I'm on the clock.
Yeah, what the hell? You're talking shit and
give me Jaden Daniels. Hold on. There
y'all said I can't give away my secrets. Y'all think you know how I draft. We'll just keep it like that. Oh,
I like it. I like it. I like that. I'm a poker player, so I love spreading misinformation. I'm all good on that. but not when it comes to my fantasy content. You guys should know I'm pretty genuine about that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it because I know people are listening and now they're going to adjust. But, I guess that's part of the fun and the challenge. Maybe it makes me better.
JJ. So this is pretty good. So Barkley, Allen, Daniels, May, Jackson,
Drake Chase, May. Woo. Jefferson.
Yeah, that's early. What? Will? Oh boy, Will.
Hope he's not smoking the same stuff my brother is.
He ain't smoking what we're smoking.
No, I hope. I mean, no, I mean he is the next Josh. He's a better Josh Allen. I like it. I once said that Jaden Daniels was a better Lamar, and I feel the same way about May. He's a better Josh Allen, so that could be a good pick. I don't hate it. It's just like, whoa, out of nowhere. Schneebs. Must be cooking or something. Burrow. Not bad.
He's on auto.
Yeah. I noticed. As I said, must be cooking or something.
Oof.
JC, what are you doing, brother?
There's two guys here that I'm like, you ready for this one?
No way.
Hell yeah.
I would have went Bijan.
It was between those two, but I'm gonna take my
or Malik. I don't hate Malik there either.
I'm gonna take my positional
Hurts is good too. But
so positional scarcity, right? Let's talk about that, right? Positional scarcity, and he's very young and he's already popped. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I on the turn coming back, I can grab somebody I want here. Yeah, see, Rich has said nothing wrong with that, JC.
I know Rich is in on that. No, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's just probably the last one to expect in that spot. That's all. Bijan and who else? Good spot to begin. I would go Malik. Take Malik. Enjoy that start. Herbert. See, Gibbs. Bowers Gibbs is nice, dude. From the 1-9.
I'm okay with it, dude. And I think that I'm going to have enough comeback here
You got two
quarterback.
first round. You got 2 first-round picks, and you'll get a decent quarterback one.
And I think I can get some. I can fly on receivers too if I need to. So I've hit 2 positions that are going to be solid. They're both very young, and I've got them probably for, I would say, at least 5 years, 4 years, 5 years. So I'm good with that. I'm not mad at this start.
Hmm.
Ba, 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 ba.
What's he doing with May? Who are you pairing with May, Will?
Yeah, I like
Bo
Gentry.
Nix. Woo! I like it.
Gentry in the second round is okay with me, man. If he's supposed to be as good as everyone's talking, and he lands on a team where he's going to be the guy, I'm not mad at it. Nicole said, "Where should Darnell Mooney fall to?" In this
Mooney, I like Mooney. You
11,
take him.
12,
You take
13.
him when it seems right. Do not push him up. Take him when it seems right because he is falling.
And it's crazy too, because if you want to, you could, instead of, if you don't get London, you could still do that stack, right? If you want, if you're happy about Penix, which I am, I love Penix. You could stack that, and it could be a late stack, instead of having to go with, London's gonna go in these probably, yeah, right there. See, second round, you could probably get Mooney later, get Penix, and have fun with that. And if you wanted to even more, because I mean, I'm not off of Pitts, man. If you can get him later, that 3 stack right there would be kind of fun. So Andrew went Allen, London, Taylor. It's pretty fun. You got a stack here with Mel. Mel went Barkley, Stroud, Collins. That's fun. That's a good start.
Mel's killing it right there.
Yeah.
That maximizes that Barkley pick for sure.
Let's see. All right, so Will went with 2. Yeah, it's a good play. He's just going young. He's staying young.
JSN, I like. Yeah, I don't know. JSN or Garrett Wilson. That's close. It's so close. I guess JSN probably has a better floor.
I don't know, man. I'm super high on Garrett Wilson. I'm
Me
always been
too.
high on Wilson.
He's just so good. He's just
I think
so
it's
good.
talent. I think his talent is
And hasn't had a good quarterback yet, like
his
a really
talent
good.
his talent exceeds JSN. It's different.
Justin Fields, he's gonna crush with Justin Fields. People are underestimating that stack. If you, I mean, that's why I maybe wouldn't have went Knicks there, but you could have done a Wilson Fields.
Well, I'm gonna go Garrett Wilson then, and I'll stick with it.
You have a good start, JC. That's a good team, dude.
Give Avery his little stack here, but I'm lucky to start, dude.
I'm jealous of your start. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, hold on a second. Were you questioning it at first? Just let things fall. Positional scarcity, hit that. Then I got a starting running back and a starting receiver, so I'm okay with it. And there's still plenty of wide receiver, or plenty of quarterbacks on the board. And I could still even wait here.
Oh. Clicks on Jameer Gibbs.
Respect. Dunze, St. Brown, Mahomes, Goff, Dunze.
Dunze is nice.
Terry McLaurin. I wanted McMillan. All right.
Having troubles with the draft board here. It's not letting me present it like I want to.
I'm looking at T right here. Like it would be awesome, or Rasheed would be awesome. There's this one guy who's screaming at me right now, and I don't think he's gonna come back to me. He's screaming at me, and it's crazy to draft him this high, but
Do it. If you want him, you got to do it. You know he ain't coming back. Nice. There's a chance he could end up. There's a chance he could end up there.
There's there's something about him, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, from being somebody. So I'm from Minnesota. I wouldn't say I'm a Gophers fan, but I have to root for them because it's the team who is here for Minnesota for college. And then watching him come here a couple years ago, and just he ran for 3 touchdowns. It was like 200 some yards. It's like, ooh.
He's 1B. He's 1B. He's not the RB2. He's 1B. I argued that. I say it all the time. Genty is 1A and he's 1B, and there's no number 2. The next one down is 3. It's Hampton, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's either Hampton or who's hold on. Hampton.
Caleb Johnson, maybe? Or I don't know. He seemed like he might fold against good defenses. That's kind of how I read Caleb Johnson.
I don't even hate on Judkins either.
Judkins he's not a full time. He's a gadget. He kind of like
he's big. Dude. That's the thing, isn't he like
David Montgomery? That's what I think of with Judkins.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Remember David Montgomery when he played for the Bears? Like that's what I'm looking for. Like give me that. If he can do that, I want that.
Doing a big gamble right now by going.
Yeah, I agree with McMillan. So there's been talks that he could land. CBS was talking earlier. They were talking earlier about him potentially landing in Jacksonville and being like that. Them having basically the Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison style of gameplay. I would freaking love that. ETN would come alive. It would be Brenton Strange would be a lot like that. The offense could be insane like that. Yeah. I agree, man, dude. Now I'm thinking that through. If Tet lands there, dude.
Where?
Woo! Jacksonville.
Yeah, dude. Think about it. It's gonna help Brian.
Like
it's gonna
everybody would go great. Like that would help your running back. That'd help ETN. That would help Brenton Strange.
It's helping everybody, dude. It's helping everybody. Trevor Lawrence and Brian Thomas specifically, and people don't realize that.
I heard people talking about Genty going there. I'm like, why would you do that? It just makes no sense.
Don't think that Brian Thomas Jr. is volume dependent. I'm going to tell you a little something now.
No,
he busted off. He busted off last year, and defenses are gonna figure it out. And if Jacksonville doesn't do something to evolve their offense, then his ceiling will be limited as the season goes on. I'm telling you. So just pay attention to the Jacksonville offense situation.
Yeah, I see him being more like I want to see him be more used like a DJ Moore, where he's just doing a lot after the catch, big plays, like stuff like that.
Because he's costing you a back end first round pick. You have to you can lose a draft in the first round. You're not going to win a draft in the first round, but you can lose a draft in the first round. If they don't add any offensive help at all through the draft or via a trade between now and September, then I'm not taking Brian Thomas in round 1. That's just how I feel about round 1 and wide receivers.
I drafted that too early.
What'd you do?
I actually had it set on rookies instead of players, so I actually drafted Burden too early, but I am okay with him.
Yeah, I got him up there. He's in my top three. He's in my top three wide receivers.
A little early. I actually had my settings set on my phone to just rookies. So when I saw it like that, and I just scrolled through, I was like, "Why is it just rookies?" But that's okay because I can still grab.
Put the mute on for 1 second. You guys will see what I'm doing, but I'll be on mute.
What do you think is gonna happen with well, I'll wait till you're back, but Tyreek Hill, dude, because he's just had another domestic.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I'm buying into Jalen Waddle. Actually, is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
If you better not take him, you're gonna snipe me now, son of a bitch.
Well, I have to take a fucking quarterback here because of that last pick I just made. I mean, I could wait, but it's gonna start getting shallow. If I do wait, it's gonna start getting shallow. So I think
Stevie T's gonna snipe me because I know he likes Waddle. So I should.
So I got Frito who doesn't have a quarterback and Duarte who has one. So I think it's gonna start getting shallow here soon. And both of those people are gonna get quarterbacks before me. So I think if I don't grab a quarterback, I might get stuck with like Sanders, Darnold. Like it's getting to be.
You can wait on quarterback. You can wait on quarterback.
I'm waiting on quarterback.
Make sure you grab one young one though. Like Bryce Young would be the target if
I'm taking Waddle.
Bryce, you're gonna take Waddle, you son bitch.
Christopher Olave is still there.
Nah, I see a few further down the list that I have ahead of what's at the top of the list.
Oh, I don't think Waddle would have fell to you.
No, I know that.
Well, at least I can get him right.
I'm totally in on him in Dynasty though.
You have to be now, especially with what just happened, dude. Because his wife called in. It was a domestic. She's trying to divorce him now too. So there's some shit going on, dude. I was reading some of the article and it was like something happened and they got into an argument and he talked about like she said something about like he never ever spends time with his child. So he like snatched the baby from him and like started walking towards like the balcony and they're like on the 33rd floor or some shit like that. So I guess she got worried and shit like that. So she called and something else happened, but that's what I kind of heard from the story. But the amount of times that he's had issues, like last year, you got to think about, like, remember he got arrested before a game. And even in the off season, there was an issue with him. Like he was on like a fishing, what do you call it? Deep sea fishing excursion. And he got into it with the fucking captain of the ship. I guess he like choked him or something. And then like, I guess he paid off the captain. So like nothing ever came about it. It was in the news.
Ibuka.
Yeah, ooh, so I'm okay with it. Someone said today, Vernon, he is like Debo's, but with more speed. Mel, that was Tyreek. We're talking about Tyreek. He's the one who's got the domestics and shit going on right now. So I'm a little nervous on him. Like domestic, man, that's nothing you play with. You got to think about, a lot of these players out here. Was it Rasheed or Ray Rice, right? Ray Rice when he hit his wife. Was that in the hotel and he dragged her? Was that
the elevator video? Yeah, that was terrible.
That shit was insane, bro. You're like, what, dude? So much talent going to waste because you want to have some fucking anger issues.
It was another one. The guy wasn't in the NFL. He was a former player, but he he threw the TV, he threw the girl off the TV or something. That was nuts too. Did you see that video? I forget who it was, but you see a cat like taking off running for its life, And then you see the guy pick up the girl and he throws her off of a TV, and then like the TV fall. I don't know. It was terrible. It was a terrible video. I forget who it was. I can't think of the name. So somebody in the chat got to help me out here.
No, same thing with Kareem Hunt, man. Him having issues like that. One girl was like fucking with him, and he just like, I mean, it wasn't. I wouldn't call that domestic abuse or anything crazy because he literally just pushed her with his foot. But you can't let this stuff like bother you, man. Just you got to be a stronger man and take it.
Get me a good floor running back for the time being, and maybe I'll target some rookies next time around. I'll give away my strategy ahead of time, or give away.
Damn, if the Najee would have felt you, that would have been sick. Woo.
Or give away misinformation.
If Najee would have felt you, that would have been sick.
I gotta stop mixing that in. I think I'm telling the truth, but I'm not sure. That's gonna be my new thing. I'm gonna give my takes. Think I'm telling the truth, but I'm not sure. Kincaid. I don't know what to make of that guy, man. What do you think? Dynasty. I guess Dynasty, he's a hold. If you have him, you likely spent high capital on him, and you've been holding him because you're like, yeah, I got the tight end for Josh Allen. I know because I'm one of those guys. I know I did a 106 on Dalton Kincaid, and the only reason I did that is because I also had the 108. So I was like, I'll gamble the tight end, and it was a stupid decision because the guys I'm not even going to say who I could have drafted.
I said I'm gonna find someone like Will who's high on him, and I'm gonna sell high.
Yeah,
sorry, Will. Not doing no. I'm waiting.
I would wait. What if I'm a buyer of Kincaid? I would wait until like he sucks some more.
I'm just I haven't seen enough flash. I mean, there's been some flash, but
you're right. You're right. It's been terrible.
I'm gonna say right now, I've seen more flash from Brenton Strange. Is that crazy to say?
Yep. No, it's not. Nope.
James, I appreciate it, brother. I hope you're coming to the expo, man. I can't wait to see you.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait for the expo.
Oh, dude, so good. It'll be so much fun. All right, need some beer. Oh, I'm on the clock.
30 seconds left. It's like draft is. Let's go.
Oh, man, there's plenty of quarterbacks left. You know what?
Shit ton.
Give me T-Law. He might have a big bounce back year because of all the stuff that might end up there.
I say he still has another 2-year window to be good in Dynasty. And that's what you play. That's what you play for, a 2-year window. Unless somebody offers you DJ Moore for Odunze, then you're like, whoa, this might be a decent trade with all the other pots around. And then you go, that would be so stupid. Such a stupid recycle. They tried to one of the best dynasty players in the world tried to pull a wool over my eyes, and I wouldn't let it happen.
Yeah, if you can go trade for T-Law this year, I'd be doing it.
I was winning. It was a 4-way trade, and I was totally crushing the 3 pots that wasn't giving up Odunze for DJ Moore. That's a huge deficit right there. And in my opinion, as much as I love DJ Moore, but we're talking dynasty, DJ Moore is 28 going on 29, and Odunze is going to take over. And it's kind of like the Atlanta Falcons situation with who were the 2 wide receivers? It was Roddy White and Julio Jones when they switched hands. That's kind of what I anticipate happening in Chicago.
So James, I think they don't have live drafts in Canada just because there's a rule against it. There's a law there that they don't allow that stuff. So I think that's if I Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the reason there's no live drafts in Canada.
That's horrendous.
Talk to your, I don't know what they would call it, prime minister. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what they were called for your.
Canada is difficult because it's a lot of territory. It's more territorial than like the United States is. Like we have federal laws, and I don't know if they have federal laws. There might be very few if they do. Like everything is territorial up there.
Hey James, just so you know, if you want to get into a fun chat, myself and Joe and Gina Noble, we're all playing from the 4 spot, so we're in the 4 chat. So if you want to grab the 4s anywhere from the 4s, you can come hang out with us in the 4s chat, brother.
There's some other good players in that. The 4's got some heavy hit. There's some heavy hitters in there.
Yeah, there's some good people in that chat. It's a good spot. When you said that, I was like, I'm gonna think we're gonna.
So I'm entering my 3rd year in Scott Fish, and this is the first time I've joined a spot group chat. To be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you on that one, and I'm excited about it. So
yeah, we'll be talking strategy.
James, drafting live is incredible, dude. Am I on the clock? No, Will's on the clock. I thought I was about to
drive down to Boston and draft with Joe.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know. I'll get you in.
There. I'm pretty sure Carla will be there.
Carla's gonna be there. Yep, a lot of cool people are gonna be there. Boston is awesome.
Yeah, I think that's what I think that might be my destination draft next year. I'm going to Madison as my destination draft this year just because I can drive there.
Damn, quarterback dried up quick. I'll take a shot on him. Why not?
Let's go. Yeah, they're trying to expand. That's the best part, man. And
no laptop. Don't bring a laptop. You go and so the first time I went, I'm gonna give you some advice. First time I went to Scott Fish Bowl, Boston, I went in there with a competitor's mindset and like want to just win, kill the draft, and it totally like killed me from having fun, like to enjoying it all the way. And then last year we had the gala event, and I took a complete opposite approach. Am I on the clock? No, but I'm about to be, right? And I took the complete opposite approach, and I still drafted a really good team and made it through a couple of weeks of the playoffs and had a really, really good time just enjoying myself at the draft with the people that I was drafting around. Rick is in it again. Rick Avery, 92. He's picking in the 11 spot tonight. We're drafting next to each other once again. We're continuing the tradition that we started 3 years ago in Scott Fish Bowl 13. Now 14, 15. This year 15. We're picking next to each other. Red Sox division. Can't wait. It's going to be such a great time, man.
Did you know that you took Anthony Richardson?
Yeah, I did.
I'm not mad at it, dude. I'm mad at fucking the Colts for disrespecting him, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason I love Kevin O'Connell as a coach is he goes to these young quarterbacks and he reassures them and just makes them feel needed and wanted. There was a game when we played against the Colts, and like literally after the game, he literally walked up to him and was just talking about him and how talented he was and how he just needs to, don't try to change anything about your game. Just be better. Just trust in yourself and develop your, like if people don't trust in you, just trust in yourself. And I love that about Kevin O'Connell. That's why I think that JJ McCarthy is going to explode.
I agree. JJ's in a good spot.
He's
the best. He's the best. He's the best quarterback they've had in the last 3 years, and he's got Addison, Jefferson, and Hawk. in Jones and Mason.
They're all healthy. That's the best part. Last year Addison didn't even start. He wasn't healthy. You get a little bit. TJ wasn't fully healthy.
This one here, James. If I'm going to the Vegas live draft, I'm not drafting. I'm just going to hang
yeah,
out.
I think that
I'm not drafting. I'm not drafting that one. I'm going if I'm doing any gambling or play or competition, it's going to be poker, and I'm hanging out at the fantasy draft. I'm not drafting, but definitely probably a spectacular time, whether you're drafted or not.
Yeah, I don't really like. I'm looking here. I might have to start reaching because there's players here. I look at these players here that are coming up, and it's just like to me, it's just like, meh, not excited. You see where I'm at.
Mel's got a good idea going on over here.
Bam. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Oh,
You know what? It's crazy too.
Drop.
It's on my birthday.
Is it really?
Yeah, June 21st.
That's your birthday?
Yeah,
That was my grandmother's birthday.
let's go.
On the one that I showed you today.
Oh yeah, that's my birthday.
Is it on there? I didn't even notice. I don't know if it just shows the final date or the beginning. I'm not sure, but it should be on there. You'll see.
Yeah, it probably is.
For proof. That's pretty cool, dude. Am I on the clock? Is that you?
No, this is LCS. He's back. He's
Oh.
back, Sheebs.
I hear the tick tick. I'm like, shit, that ain't me, is it? I was gonna be like, damn, I gotta pick DeAndre Swift. No.
Man, I'm not excited about really anyone here. Like Jalen McMillan, I'm okay with him. Sutton, like he's a now player.
I see a couple of good, but they're in a different position. There's a couple of good tight ends still there.
Yeah, but I took Bowers, so it's not like really I need anybody here.
I got McBride too, but pretend it's a tight end premium and snag him.
It's not though. So it's like I got a guy that's gonna start every week.
It's two flex, right? We got two flex. If it's two flex, a second premium tight end, a second value tight end is warranted.
I think I'd rather have like a Cortland Sutton or like
not in Dynasty. Not in Dynasty. You want who's on the clock? Yeah.
And Joku's like their Dynasty.
There you go. I like it. That's what you should have done. That's a good pick. I hope I
like Ingram would have been a good pick too. I didn't even think about that. Would have been a good pick too.
There was a couple of good. There's a few good ones still there. What are we in? Round 9? I got to remember that. Round 9 is the sweet spot for Dynasty tight ends, yeah. Rich says if it's not tight end premium, it's not worth it. If it's too flex though, Rich, and there's no
I think at this point, regardless, you're just reaching and reaching and reaching. Like you're constantly.
In Njoku's value right now, I'm telling you, Njoku is a great tight end to target this year in any format. What are we doing? Connor. Connor, I got Connor and Montgomery. I got like starters. Now I need to like build my future running back room.
Yeah, I mean, I'm liking my running backs here: Gibbs,
I got
Travion, and
yeah,
Charbonnet. I'm okay with that.
I got borderline start. Well, Connor's undervalued, but I got guys that are involved.
Later, James. Bye,
Put points
James.
on the board.
What's for dinner before you leave?
Yeah, right. Is there cornbread involved?
He said not worth it. Still not worth it. Yeah. So this is the guy I was looking at, Golden. I should have took him instead of Njoku. That's what I
Give
thought.
me a player on the board that's more valuable than Njoku if you don't have a tight end.
But I do have a tight end.
I know. I'm just saying. In general, but especially if you don't have a tight end. This is why you need to come on, Rich.
Fucking love Willow Wayne, dude. One of my favorite rappers. Probably my favorite rapper. I don't know. I really like
So, dude, how old are you? I never asked you, so I'm gonna ask you
30.
not put you on the
I
spot.
turned 38 in June, so
Okay, that's what I
I
thought.
grew. I
Okay.
kind of,
That's
the people I
exactly
kind
what
of
I
grew up
thought. That's
were,
crazy.
yeah, like damn it, I'm trying to think of his name, his Earl Simmons, or no. Yeah, no. Earl yeah, right? That's DMX's name, right? Earl Simmons? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, he's one of my favorite rappers, I would say.
me too.
Like, not great. I thought he was a great actor too. Said Never Die Alone. That one's pretty sick. And him and who was damn it, Will Arnett or Will Arquette. Will Arquette, right? The one who was married to that chick from Friends, right? They're David Arquette. David Arquette.
I do with the stash, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was in that movie too. That Never Die Alone. It's like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
really, really good movie. That one.
Aaliyah
Or
was in it, right? Was Aaliyah in it? That was the one with Aaliyah.
I can't
He was it.
remember.
There was one where he was with Aaliyah, and it was pretty
That's
good
the
too.
one. That's um isn't that the one with the where he's in that movie with Jet Li, right?
I don't remember. It's so old. I feel old even talking about it. What do I do? What do I do here?
Rich is saying tight end at this point ain't going to give you a consistent floor that you can get at wide receiver group here.
I disagree. If we're talking positional,
Scarcity.
positional advantage in Joku, surrounded by the right build, um, I'll take over having a Bowers in a miss by one spot build.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I can get some phenomenal wide receivers still.
Not saying you're gonna miss, taking Bowers early, but you can. There's gonna be teams that do. In fact, whether it's because of injury, misfortune, whatever it is, whatever the factor is, it happens. It's
Dude,
fantasy
there's so
football.
many. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, there are so many receivers left. It's crazy.
Tight end in the first round is hard to do. I nailed it with Mahomes and Kelsey one year, and I smoked my league. I won my league, and I went into the championship round with the best Mahomes Kelsey stack there was, and I didn't place in the overall prize pool in the 3-week playoff contest, and it was disappointing, and it was totally because it was a vulnerable build.
Yeah, Brian Robinson. He was the guy I was debating between him and Charbonnet, but I just like Charbonnet as the backup scored. He finished higher than Robinson did, so I think I like that value more because we know for a fact that Kenneth Walker is going to miss time. He's guaranteed. Ooh, also this guy who's on right now. Young Jeezy. Love Jeezy, dude. I like that trap music, man.
I seen them live at Boston Garden twice.
Dude, I guess when I grew up, it was just when we had not so on I had a Honda Civic and I had 18-inch rims on that Civic, bro. It felt the whole wheel well. It was, bro. I had the all white on white. I had a white Civic with white rims, filled the wheel well, and I had a slamming system, bro. That's what it was. That's what it was all about back in the day. And I had some nice lights, made it look clean, sounded nice. Like I wanted to, that was my style. And back in the day, I dressed ghetto, bro. That's what it was. And I was a skater and a snowboarder. That was the style at that time, early 2000s. That was what was in.
I want to point out this one right here. Crispy's got a great comment. A tight end is a great dynasty asset. It doesn't have to. If you have 2 or 3 good ones, and somebody doesn't have a good one and they need one, you're gonna get one. You're gonna get paid off.
Damn it, Mel! You took Aaron Jones and you weren't taking him next. That was the guy I wanted. So you got to take yourself off of auto.
Especially if it's tight end premium. Sorry, Jason.
Mel, you got to take yourself off of auto pick. You have to go and click off of auto pick. If you go at the top to where your name is, you have to click that button right above that. Scroll up to the top, and it should say you're on auto pick. Just click that shit, and you'll be off of it. Mel, it says you're on auto, but I see you're in here. I see it shows that there's a green dot, but you physically have to take yourself off of auto.
There you go. She did it. Yep. We're good. You're good, Mel.
Dude. Man, there's still quarterbacks in there that I'm kind of excited about. As a rookie,
the draft is shaking out pretty good. I haven't looked at the overall draft board yet to see who's the rake and who's getting the shaft and who's not doing good.
I'm telling you, dude, I'm not drafting Shador. Sorry.
I'm kind of fading him myself. I want to see what happens. I want to see if there's like a manipulative trade that puts him in a good situation.
What is going to put him in a good situation?
I have no idea. I have no idea, JC. The Giants. I don't know if the Giants are going to take him. I don't know. Is he? I don't know. They have an elite wide receiver. They have a pretty good tight end that's growing, pass catching. He's a full tight end. He's a good tight end all around. And Tyrone Tracy's not bad. They have a good young offense. Slayton's a pretty good veteran to have around. Wandale is excellent at what he does in the slot.
Yep.
It's a good offense for a quarterback that can grow and learn to be in.
But he's going to end up getting drafted like the Saints. And he's going to be competing with somebody who's already there competing,
So, I think the Giants is probably his best bet. If he goes anywhere else, I'm totally not in on him. Maybe Pittsburgh. Maybe. I don't know. The thing is, I don't think I don't know. I don't know if Mike Tomlin airs it out with Shador. I don't know. Maybe them. Maybe, I don't know. If they don't do anything at running back in the draft, then I might, and they take Shador, and there's no running back that got added to Jalen Warren and what's there now. I'd be like, maybe they're gonna just air it out with Shador and DK and Pickens and let DK and Pickens do their thing and mix in Freiermuth and let Jalen Warren be a true 3-down back, and that could be high potential, I suppose. But I don't know. is Tomlin? I don't know if Tomlin is that what Tomlin's looking for, or like we do know that that's what he had when he had Mike Williams and Antonio Brown, and like
this is who I would rather have right here. The guy I just drafted is who I would rather have as a quarterback. Jackson Dart. I think he's I think he is a do-it-all quarterback. I'm telling you right now. I think he can do everything.
You think if he goes to Pittsburgh, how do you like that with Pittsburgh?
I'm excited about that, especially with you're getting DK Metcalf. You have George Pickens. I mean, just depends if they're going to use Jalen Ward in that backfield or if they're going to bring somebody else in. I like Pat Freiermuth. Like I'm drafting Patty Freiermuth everywhere I can.
The whole quarterback, the whole ambiguity of the quarterback situation there right now is kind of exciting, right? It's got to be somebody good.
Hey, Rich, we're on the same page. I'm telling you, man. I think
I've taken some dot.
He's going to be the number one quarterback out of this draft. I'm telling you. So I like Milroe. I like Milroe, but
I like Milroe too. I like Milroe, but the landing spot got to be right.
Dart does it all, man. I think he's the one who just does it all. Shador has a lot of baggage with Papa. I'm telling you. Because Papa is going to be dictating a lot of shit that happens with his career. Because Papa dictated him getting his number freaking there's no way that shit should have happened. Hell no. I'm
not talking too much shit until I see the situation he's in after draft day.
You're not getting your number retired after you never won anything. I'm telling you, okay, you made the school a little bit better. Yes, but you didn't win anything. Nothing. No championships, no playoff games, no nothing. Nothing. You didn't win your what do you call it? The bowl games, nothing. You do not deserve your number retired. Sorry.
If Will Snipes here, snipes me? Oh, he didn't snipe me. All right, good. I was gonna say I'm gonna beat him up whenever I meet him. No, I'm just kidding.
So yeah, I could see Hunter getting his number retired because he did a lot. He has shown what he can do. He played two positions, did very well, won a Heisman, and did everything that Sanders couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. I could see his number getting retired, but Sanders, no. Sorry.
I got 2 tight ends. I got 3 quarterbacks, 3 wide receivers.
Damn.
3, 4 running backs.
YouTube has just got my number tonight, man. It's hitting all the old stuff. I love it.
What's on now?
Well, this is
I can't hear it.
Of the year, Schoolboy Q. He's just talking about titties and butts. I mean, who doesn't like titties and butts? He says bounce a lot, so you know what he's talking about. tit, bounce. Love it, dude.
Wow, Donald Mooney is camping out. I'm good. Who made the comment earlier?
Me. We were talking about Donald Mooney. I said
there was somebody in the chat. I'm taking him because of that.
Yeah, Mooney and oh yeah, that was Nicole. She was talking about him. Yeah, that's like now. What are you getting? 13th round. That's great, man. If you
he ain't coming back. That's a little bit of a reach. Schneebs or you could have got him.
I would. I'm taking him. If he comes there, I'm taking. He was in my queue. He was in my queue. Yeah. So it's where did Diggs go?
Diggs is there, but it's dying.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Andrew, you missed that right there. Taking Noel over Mooney. Sorry, you missed the mark there, brother. You could have had Killer stack. I know you have Drake London, but I would have been fine having both. Both would have been sick. Woo.
Polk? Did Will take Polk? Holy smokes. Holy smokes, somebody took Polk.
Yeah, I don't know. What's next? I kind of want some Boys in the Hood, baby. Ooh, Kendrick Lamar is good too, though. We got, where's he at?
Put on.
My queue's taken up. Everyone took all my players. Diggs is gone. Mooney is gone. Tillman's gone. Damn it. Everyone's gone.
Put on 3-6 Mafia, baby, because I'm a big baby, because I'm a thug.
You're 3-6 666.
You know that song? You know what song I'm talking about?
3-6 666 Mafia. That shit would slam so. All right.
Am I on the clock?
Which is it? 3-6 Mafia. What? No.
I'm a thug. I'm a thug. I'm a thug.
3-6 Mafia. I'm a thug. Dude, the best part about there, like,
where's Tip? Where's Tip? Is Tip gonna be in here? Tip in here for this one? No.
Are you sure that's the name of the song? I'll look that up. That's on here. Late Night
Hold
Tip.
Hold on.
That's his song. That would be his song right here. Late Night Tip.
No. Hold on. I thought.
Late Night Tip is the one where it's like bum 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 bum.
Trick Daddy. It's Trick Daddy. My bad.
Oh, what the hell? You can't do that.
3-6 Mafia is a different song. I'm thinking of. This one's Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy.
I kind of need a run.
I messed up. 3-6 Mafia is another song. Well, let me see what 3-6 Mafia song I'm thinking of.
I don't really like a lot of people in this fucking range. I'll take Tajay. I'm listening to Late Night Tip. Dude, 3-6.
3-6 Mafia was sipping on some scissor.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But the song I want to hear is the one that I said, but it wasn't by 3-6 Mafia. It was by Trick Daddy.
This song right here, dude. Gucci Man and Migos. I Get the Bag. Woo, this is slams. Dude, it's so crazy because
who's on the clock?
Gucci
Duarte?
I remember when Gucci Man, he went to prison for a while and he was fat as hell. And he came out and he was super ripped, like super ripped. You're like, oh shit, this dude was working in prison. Yeah, it was crazy because he had this big belly gut when he went into jail. Gucci Man, because he was sipping on scissor and shit and drinking all that shit before he went in.
Sipping on scissor.
Gucci.
That was a good tune. I used to listen to that after games, not before games. Like that was like one of the on the playlist after the game.
If you won, did you have different lists?
Win or lose, it was just like one of those beats that you were like, this is what I want to listen to while the school bus is fucking bouncing around.
Like I said, my favorite song is called Right Above It. Right Above It. Always, you got to be right above it. Lil Wayne, dude, listen to that song. Oh, they're drinking Boo Boo in this song. Boom Boo. That's Lil Wayne's drink, too. That's his.
I'm on deck after Will. What do I need? I need another running back, I think.
Gucci Man, dude.
Davis is a good pick.
We don't want to listen to Stay Fly. We want to stay high. Dude, what about this, Paul Wall?
Who?
Paul Wall. What? Don't tell me you don't know Paul Wall.
What's the name of the song? I don't know the names all the time.
No, you should know who Paul Wall is. Do you know
I,
what? Paul Wall is from Texas, for one. He's a white rapper, and he was probably one of the best grill makers of all time. You know what a grill is?
like teeth?
Yeah. The grill became famous because of Paul Wall. Paul Wall, like he's a grill maker. Still tipping on faux. You heard the song?
I don't know. Is that Southern rap? If it's Southern rap, I'm not into it.
What?
Yeah.
You like
that,
26 Mafia? Yeah, that's Southern rap.
I know that, but it's just one song. It's not like I
You
listen.
don't like Luda. You don't like.
No, I like some songs from Ludacris,
I'm
but
about to name
overall,
a bunch of rappers. You don't like Ti.
Ti is good. Yes, I like
You don't
Ti.
like Nelly.
Nelly is St. Louis.
What about
Is it?
that's Missouri? Oh yeah, I guess he's from
That's
Missouri.
not South.
What about
That's not dirty. I'm talking dirty South. Hold on.
Ludacris?
I'm on the clock. I'm on the clock. Let me make it.
Ludacris? What about Ludacris?
Yeah,
You don't like Ludacris?
he's
He's definitely Dirty South.
I
What
don't
about?
I don't like his style, but he does have
Uh,
a couple of good songs. I will
hold on,
say.
I'm gonna name more. I'll name some more. I'm not gonna say Diddy. He is from New York, though. I know he did some rap in Georgia, but he's a New Yorker. Damn it. I'm trying to think of Lil Bow Wow's dad. What the hell was his name? What about the Big Timers? I think they're from the South.
I like the Big Timers.
Yeah, you don't like Southern rap?
No, there's a style. There's a couple of different styles.
Well, there's different styles because if you think about East Coast South rap, that's trap music. And then if you go more to the Central South, that's Chop and Screwed, I think, and country rap and
Big Timers and Lil Wayne was the best part about the concert that I saw in Boston, and that had DMX and Jay-Z and all them.
MC Hammer.
The Lil Wayne and the Big Timers put on the better live performance. I don't care who sold more records. I'm just telling you how I saw it.
All right, let's see.
That was like in 2000, 2001.
Where's 50 Cent from? Is he New York too?
Yeah,
New York,
he's
right?
New York. Yeah, he was really good back in the day too.
Oh, he's still good, man. He's a director.
Yeah, he is still good. I shouldn't say that he was good. You're right.
Yeah, he does like everything.
You're on deck. On deck.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I might be out on Sanat because there's talks of Warren going to Washington.
Oh, I haven't heard that. Would you hear that?
I heard it to CBS today.
I haven't.
They said there's potential for him to fall to them at that spot, and it would be a good pick for them. And I was said,
you got to share this news, especially on the air.
Yeah, I said, oh, I'm out now. Fuck. So who do you go here for running back? Because I'm gonna attack running back a little bit here. Do you go Jalen Wright, Braylon Allen, Javonte Williams, or Rico Dowd?
No.
Javonte?
One of the last two that you said. Or I'd go even lower or wait longer.
I'm with Javonte Williams. I'm fine with that. There's still a lot of players here that
you're picking again. You have another pick coming up.
So I think here I'm going to attack wide receiver.
I don't even know what
I'm good. Tight end, I'm good.
I got Jaden Daniels, Montgomery, Connor, Harrison, Worthy, Ibuka at wide receivers, Trey McBride at tight end.
It's so crazy to see Amari Cooper this far down.
I know, but it's I mean, when
oh damn, dude. Like I
if
know
he
you're
stay,
looking at 1 or 2
if he
years out.
stays in Buffalo, I'm kind of in. But if he goes anywhere else, I would have to analyze it before I'm in. But if he ends up at Buffalo, or if he is with Buffalo, then I'll probably be in on his draft cost. Am I on the clock?
Warren
Who's
said
on
he
the
was going
clock?
to land. Rich said Warren's landing with the Jets.
Kind of nuke Brees Hall. That would mean
Really?
that would mean Brees Hall's on the move. No, I don't know. It would make no sense. But what Ty Warren does is like what Brees Hall can do as a running back. I don't know. I don't know if I'm in on that, Rich. Unless Brees Hall was on the move.
All right, I need to attack quarterbacks or wide receivers here. I like this guy. Fuck! Crispy, you son of a bitch.
Woo! Guys swearing.
Damn, now no one's left. You know what? Screw it. I'll just take Amari Cooper.
How many wide receivers do I have?
I would have took Bateman there. I like that. Good pick. I don't take a lot of Bateman, but
It's a good pick. It is.
I do in best ball for sure. I am now this year on him.
Oh, I got Mooney as my fourth. Should probably get another one. One more. I got 3 really good young ones.
Well, it's like right now. It's like if it's me, I'm like go like this is what I'm doing. Like I guess I'll wait to see if he falls to you. But there's a guy on here who's gonna get guaranteed targets. He missed a bunch of time last year, but the time that he played well.
This guy's way down on the list.
Yeah, way down.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
I don't even know if I'm gonna pick wide receiver when it's my turn. I might just take the best asset available. I see a couple of running backs that are still available that can turn into something nice in Dynasty at some point.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some running backs that could still just do some work in maybe 1 or 2 years. Just have 1 or 2 years out of them.
They're not. They haven't gotten opportunity yet, but they were drafted kind of high, and that like they might if they just need some opportunity.
Hey, Rich, if Brees Hall is moved somewhere good, I want to do, man. If he's moved to the Raiders, would be insane.
I'm in on a move. I'm in on a move because it's probably good all around. It creates fantasy relevancy, especially if Hall lands nice.
Oh my goodness! If he lands with the Raiders,
somebody like remember when the 49ers acquired CMC? Like that's what somebody could do with Brees Hall. They're playing right. What do we got? Stevie T's on the clock. Stevie, appreciate you joining the draft, man. Get some practice in. Crush whatever competition you go against, for sure. What do we got for Strepo, Watson, Whittington, Thielen, old guys now? Dowdle, Kendry Miller. I'm going to buy into Kendry Miller.
You think they fixed drafters or what?
I don't know. I didn't even look to see how my team was. I thought about that before we went live, and then we started. You were on, you were listening to me rap, and yeah, not many people get to hear that. That's a privilege by you, JC.
Oh yeah.
And
All right.
and I will never do that live for the record. No.
What I saw
Unless,
last night, when I saw it, I only had 17 players, and there's night. It's how many rounds is it? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Andrew's on the clock.
Yeah, I only have 16 players. How many players is it on? Let me see.
I agree, Rich. They do have young Braylon Allen. This is, if Braylon Allen can be a good running back, then I don't see why they wouldn't dangle Brees Hall out in the trade and try to make something of it and replenish their god-awful organization.
Yeah, I gotta send a message to drafters because
am I on the clock?
I only have 16 players in that league, and that's not enough.
Who's on the clock? Am I on the clock? No, now I'm on the clock. Right.
Let's see here. Normal leagues are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm loading up on the dowdles, and I'm loading up on all the
17, 18, 19.
The speculation running backs in case some of them hit. You can trade them.
So the teams from last night, I only got 16 players, but in normal leagues, it's 20 players. So we're 4 players shorts in our league that we drafted last night on drafters because it was so fucked. Just so you know.
They have to fix that, right? They just
I hope so. I'm gonna send him a message and be like, "Yo."
I don't know what happened last night, but like we were ready to draft and you ruined the live stream. Not gonna lie.
So give him a third for Brees Hall. I'm not giving away Brees Hall for a third. Are you kidding me?
A real NFL team. I think he's talking about. Not.
I wouldn't do that in the real NFL. Brees Hall's put up massive numbers. There's no way I would give that away. You're not.
He's a running back though. He's a running back though.
I don't even care. Maybe a second round. There's no way a third round when he's still in his prime and he's still young. There's no way. Sorry. No way.
You're on the clock.
How many rounds we got? 2. All right. Well, I'm going to take a running back who potentially could, if he gets put somewhere, just because. Hype videos. I like watching hype videos of somebody deadlifting 500 pounds. So I'm okay with that.
What did you do, Chubb?
Yep.
Nice. I like it.
Just because of the hype videos. That's it.
He's still in a situation where he can win volume. So if he's for real and he's on the field and he's not hurt, he's just a couple of years removed from the 5+ yards per carry guy. So I mean, I'm hoping for the best. We'll see. Play it by ear. But as of right now, he's free.
I think I'm telling you right now. How many is he really injury prone? Because injury prone.
I've never been in on him, and I've clicked on him.
I'm talking about Brees Hall. I think he's talking about Brees.
You consider Brees talking about Nick Chubb. Talking about Nick Chubb. Brees Hall, injury prone? No.
To me, injury prone is like Aaron Jones. Like where they're guaranteed time off. I would say Kenneth Walker.
Yep.
Back in the day, any running back that was I'm
gonna throw one that survived last year, and I'm in on the handcuff this year, but I want to see if they add a running back in the draft because I don't know how much they're in on their backup, but James Conner is injury prone, and he made it through last season. I don't know if he makes it
He
through a
did.
full work, or I don't know if they dial him back this year and they mix in some more Trey Benson. I want to see if they don't take a running back in the draft. I'm in on Trey Benson as a handcuff this year.
I'm taking Alec Pierce. Just take a swing on a guy at the end. I mean, there's a couple of guys here I like. Lascivus, Washington. I mean, Thielen's a guy I was talking about earlier who's going to get work. Tolbert. There's guys here at the end. It's just like take a swing on a receiver. There's a lot of guys here you just swing on. Ooh, Calvin Austin. Didn't even think about that. I like him too. Calvin Austin's another guy I like too.
I just put one in the queue that I like. He's not anywhere near the top of the list either. He's a rookie.
Gabe Davis is down here too. I mean, I don't hate that.
Whose turn is it?
Duarte.
Burrito Bandito better not snipe me. Eat it and good.
I like the Dylan Gabriel pick. He's another guy who was on my list. I thought about that. Joe Milton went before my pick. He was my next pick. Dylan Gabriel, I like that, dude. If you're thinking right now, you got to remember the last 3 quarterbacks that came out of that school, Jalen Herbert or Justin Herbert, he broke the rookie record for touchdowns. Bo Nix, he broke the rookie record for touchdowns. Dylan Gabriel, question mark. Just kidding. But you never know, right? You never know. Anything can happen.
Opportunity is everything. I'm taking the wide receiver that is way down, rookie wide receiver. I'll take a shot on him. Jaden Higgins.
I was sitting at the bar tonight. I was sitting next to a guy who was a Broncos fan. He said I was not in on Bo Nix when he came. I said, as a Vikings fan, I was jealous that you guys got him after we took JJ McCarthy.
Huh.
I like JJ, but if we would have had Bo Nix, dude. Oh, imagine Bo Nix with what we have. Holy shit.
What a quarterback class, though, huh?
I know. Yeah, I agree. I think we're going to look back at this class. It's going to be insane.
Is the draft over? Draft is over, right?
What do y'all
appreciate everybody for joining us. Just want to say that everybody who comes in here devotes an hour of their time to fantasy football, and I think that's great. We all get to like I said, iron sharpens iron. We all get to draft against each other and try to see, we start to learn each other's tendencies, and we see what we can do to zig and zag, as they say. And that's pretty good. So I think it's going to help us. I can't wait for July and August when we all go into our home leagues and contests that we don't draft against each other, and we nail what we want to do. So I'm looking forward to hopefully having an impact on you guys listening, and I appreciate you tuning in.
I'll tell you, regardless of Mel drafting a shit ton of tight ends all the time, she still figures out a way to get good players on her team.
She started really good. That was a great start for Dynasty. Devonta Smith, Kittle. Yep.
No, I mean, I did see some news today that Kittle's a little pissed off about them not making some they're not getting close on the contract talks, so he might sit out some of the OTAs. Let's see here. London, Taylor, Metcalf, Penix. I mean, I like the stack here with London, Penix. I really wish he would have got the Mooney and throwing that in there too. I would have loved that. Warren, Harris, Najee going right before you sucked, but Najee's it's nice. Hunter Adams, just depends on what Hunter's going to do, right? What are they going to do with Hunter? Is he going to be playing a receiver? Is he going to be? They were talking about that today too, right? They were talking. So with Owatani, so I'm going to tell you right now. So anybody out there that you play with, if you play in IDP leagues, right? If you play in IDP leagues, you would get double the points, right? Well, they were talking about CBS. In most leagues, if you have Owatani, you had to choose what you wanted that week. You wanted him to play as a hitter, or did you want to play him playing as a pitcher? You didn't get both points. So I think that's what's going to happen in most leagues. So you have to think about that. Obviously, in this strategy, right? There's no IDP, so you don't have to worry about that. But how much do you think? I mean, I think about this, right? To me, we were talking about this last night, where it was like, would you rather like Hunter just play a great position where he's a defensive back and he's already an insane receiver, so he's going to make a lot of plays on that play because he's a receiver. So he could do crazy shit as a DB and catch balls and return them. Basically, he's a wide receiver after an interception.
So can I give you my Travis Hunter take?
Yeah,
because I'm kind of hoping he falls to 4 and the Patriots take him and they force him to play wide receiver. And here's why. He's a great cornerback. He's a great defensive back. However, he hasn't faced any great wide receivers.
That's true. I agree.
Okay.
He
hasn't faced Justin Jefferson. He hasn't faced Jamar Chase. He hasn't even faced a good slot wide receiver like Wan'Dale Robinson that can get open. We don't know if he can cover these type of we don't know Ayuk. Can he cover Ayuk? I don't know. So he's going to be a wide receiver. I think that's where the money is. That's where the contract is. I hope he falls to 4. I hope he falls to 4 and the Patriots get him because otherwise I hate the 4 pick for us. The
Browns want him. So
he's going to be a wide receiver and he's going to be a pretty damn good one because he is good at wide receiver.
But what sucks is if he lands with the Browns are talking about using it as a 2-positional player.
Wait, I don't think it lasts. I don't know. I'm old school. I mean, I want to see it. I got to see it to believe it. But I think ultimately what happens is he is best suited as an offensive weapon, unless he can really play D. I mean, if he ends up, he's gonna I'll try to play D. But if he's not consistent, he's gonna end up just being a wide receiver. Is my point. And that's what I see happening. I don't think he can cover the best wide receiver. I think you're gonna look at situations he's gonna see what team he's on, what he can do best for the team, what the team wants to pay him for, what other teams want to pay him for. All that's going to factor in. He ain't just going to be some two down. I don't see it happening. So at the NFL level, I don't. I mean, a lot of people have said that too. A lot of old school guys, and I'm old school when it comes to stuff like this. So if I'm wrong, I'll eat it. But it's going to be tough to do for him. It's a really tough thing to do.
No, there's some good teams on this draft. I feel like everyone kind of built their own teams in certain ways. I'm not mad at anyone's team that I'm looking at here. So I feel like everyone did a really great job. And that's the best part about these drafts, right? We're all heavy hitters. We all kind of been playing for a while, so we're in. So it's nice. Just like Joe says, iron sharpens iron. So yeah, it's nothing but fun. So
I got to quote Billy. Was it Billy Musio? As a guy, somebody I listen to all the time. That's a quote. That's one of the things he used to say, and it's 100% a fact. You're listening to fantasy football shows in March, February, April. You're 92, 93% ahead of the game, so that's good for you. good on you.
Yep.
We appreciate you grinding it out with us, and we hope it benefits you this year and 2025 in the long run, especially.
Definitely, it's all about doing the research, and this is research right here. You are drafting in live people, right? You're drafting up against people that have already done the research here. You're drafting it against people that are like you, so that makes you stronger.
And there's already opponent adjustment too, because we've all been in the draft room with each other a few times.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, so this is great. This is a lot of fun. So just so y'all know, I want to let y'all know too. Thursday night, after Thursday check down, we're going to be going right into the draft. We're going to be doing some draft coverage for day 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, right after Thursday check down, as you said, JD is going to be coming on.
I think he might be doing the first few minutes or however long he wants to stay.
Yeah, I mean, a few minutes, you won't even get a first pick out of that.
I know. We'll see.
I mean,
I didn't get an official confirmation from him, but I mean, if not,
so
it's still just you and I mean, I don't see how he doesn't hang for the first pick.
I know Coach is going to be on, so we're going to have some fun. Like I said, day 1, 2, and 3, we're going to be doing full coverage of the draft. Also, yeah, like y'all know, obviously we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday shows, and we'll be doing some drafters. So during Saturday for sure, or day 2 coverage, I'll be doing drafter stuff. So we'll be doing some drafts during day 2 coverage. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. This has been a fun. Hey, happy Easter, happy late Easter, happy late 420 to anybody else out there celebrating any of these holidays.
Patriots Day. Anybody in the Boston area listening, you know what this day means to us. So we celebrate here. Patriots Day, Monday, Marathon Monday, all that. Easter is all. It's kind of cool that it all fell on the same weekend this year. So
it's all about showing love for our fellow humans. Shit goes wrong, and we're here for each other. That's what it should be all about. But yeah, we're getting out of here. Right. Hey, hold on a second. Show your shirt. We got matching shirts on tonight, right? Your team got Moss, baby.
The shirt's 5-0. 5-0 at the poker table. 5-0.
You better wear that when you go to Canton, then.
No, I don't know. Bronny wants me to wear my Polka Stars baseball jersey. I want to see. Okay. Terrible story. I might tell it on. Actually, I could tell it. No, you want to close out. I'll wait. I'll talk about it with Ronnie. I'll save it for then.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We'll be doing so next week. We might do. It might be smart for us to do a rookie draft. So we might do a rookie draft following. So next Monday, we'll be doing a rookie draft. It'll just be strictly a dynasty rookie draft. That's what we'll be doing following next. So next week will be a dynasty rookie draft following the NFL draft. Just because it'll kind of get you on your toes for your draft. Because I assume majority of people will be drafting the following weekend. Or the following weekend after that. So we will be doing that. So next Monday, if anybody wants to get into a rookie mock draft for Dynasty, we will be doing that.
Nice. I like that.
So we're going to be getting out of here. Love you all. Appreciate you all.
Peace. Definitely. Crispy.
Ready for the rookie mock. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. If anybody, hey, Rich, if you want to come pop on to if any of the draft stuff this week.
Definitely. We're looking for anybody that wants to come on for 15, 20 minutes. It's welcome to come on. Or longer than that. However long you can talk.
Yep.
You're welcome to come on.
It's all about having fun. We're gonna have fun with it. Talk about what we feel like on these players, their landing spots.
Yep. Pick reactions, all that. Absolutely.
All right, we're out of here. Appreciate you, Joe.
You too, JC. Good night, man.
Later, y'all.